Right. Now we'll look into the second one, which is a blind beliefs. Now, to make you better understand what actually the blind beliefs is, the fear about these is, I'll tell you a story. There used to be a king, and he had people, and he has kingdom where the people used to live. And one day, when the king was going on hunting, he goes on his path for hunting. Suddenly, he sees that on his way, a person who jumps into the bushes and hides as if he sees the chariot of the king coming towards him. And the king sees that a person has been hiding under the bushes after looking his chariot. And now the king reaches to the bushes, and now he asks the person to come out of the bushes. And the person replies to the king that, no, no, king, no, my dear king, I cannot come before you, because everybody who sees me sees that seeing my face will be omen, will lead to bad for you. Your day will not pass as good as you think by seeing my face. So please, my dear lord, my dear king, you please pass on by, and you don't ask me to come out, because seeing my face in the early morning while you are going on a work is not good for you. And the king now thinks that how this could be possible. Now the king forces the guy to come out and see. He was a poor guy, he has no choice. And finally, after, as the king insists him to come out, the person comes out, and he looks towards the king, and the king looks towards him. They both see each other's faces, and the king goes on the hunt. As of the king goes on for the hunting, and he won't find anything to hunt there. Empty-handed, he comes back to his palace, and he sleeps. And while he was sleeping, and he gets the news that everything is going bad in the situation, bad in the country, bad in the kingdom, nothing is good, nothing is happening as they thought, as it was good. Everything is going is bad. Nothing is good in the kingdom. Now he thinks that why this is all happening, that everything from today, from the morning to the end, why it is being so bad situation he is coming across. Finally he regrets, finally he thinks that now this is the thing. In the morning what has happened, now in the morning I saw the face of the person who was there. That person, because of that person, because I saw his face, everything is going bad today. And now he calls up the person. Now he calls up the person in the morning to his palace. The two soldiers goes to the person's house and gets him to the palace and presents him in front of the king. And as of the king punishes him, king declares a punishment that because you came across to me yesterday, everything is going bad. So the king announces a punishment to him that he should be hanged till death, because of all the situations are being occurred. And now the person who is going to be hanged to death is scared. In this situation, he finds and he goes to a person where he can get some help. And the person is Tenali Ramakrishna. And after going to that Tenali Ramakrishna, and Tenali Ramakrishna listens everything what all he had faced, why this situation has came, why this situation has arised. Tenali Ramakrishna gives him abeyance that he is going to save his life, and tomorrow he'll talk with the king. And as of the general routine thing, the next day arrives, that he to be hanged. And before that, Tenali Ramakrishna requests the king that please give him something, please give him a chance to offer him something or to explain him something. Now Tenali Ramakrishna comes and he requests the king that he want to ask, and he will, there is a person I want to show you, and he has came by hiding his face. And now he says that now the king says that why this person is hiding his face. Now Tenali Ramakrishna says, sir, I want to tell you something. There is a chance that he is hiding his face because he don't want his face to see you, because if you see again, you will hang him again because of this reason. And now I have two questions for you that, sir, yesterday you saw his face. Everything gone bad. You did not hunt anything. You did not get anything to hunt. And nothing was happening good in the kingdom. And this was the loss. And the now thing is that who is more omen or who is more bad, whose face is more bad, when he saw you, now he is under a death punishment. Now he is going to be hanged. When he saw you, when you saw him, you just had a bad day. But the thing is that now he is going to be hanged. Now whom do you think that who is the most awful person or most omen person here? so that again the king realizes what was his mistake. Now he leaves him and he forgives him and he cancels the punishment and he regrets the mistake which was done and regrets the decision which was taken by the king. Now, here from this story, the moral what we get is that blind beliefs. We imagine ourselves that what will happen, what people will think, what they'll imagine about us when we go onto the stage, when we talk onto the stage, when we talk something wrong, when we talk something flaw. There is a flaw in the speech what we give. There is nothing you have to take. That is the completely blind belief and your inferiority complex, what you think, what you feel when you go onto the stage. You should be fearless, you should be brave, you should be bold, you should be confident when you go onto the stage. Let the people think what they think, but you have to be explicitly, you have to speak very well whatever the situation is, whatever the condition is, whatever the topic you have been prepared. Now we will look into the third one, which is imaginative fear. And for this imaginative fear, I want you to do a little bit of small exercise. Imagine yourself that you have watched a movie, second show movie, you have gone to a second show movie and you have watched a horror movie. And after watching the horror movie, you are coming back to your home and it is almost 12:31 in the midnight. You are coming all alone from the little tiny streets, packed up streets. Those are completely dark, no street lights. Dogs are barking and it was slightly drizzling and there was lightning in the sky and louder air. There is a lot of air blowing of air. There is a vast noises, some distressed noises coming out. You are lonely walking from the streets and all the down the streets you are coming to the home. You came home and finally you found that your dog is barking in the house and there is no power in the house and slightly you have moved into you have opened the lock, you came into the house and now everything is dark, you cannot see and you are searching for the light or for the matchbox or for the candle in the house to lit and slightly you are like blindly you are touching your walls, you are touching the shelves to find that. And while you are walking towards the rack or towards the shelf where you need to find a matchbox or a candle, suddenly you found something touching, you have found something that you have stepped onto a material or stepped onto a thing which is soft, smooth, wet in the night and you suddenly felt that it is something else. Now immediately the power comes. When you see it there, you found that it is not what you have imagined, snake, but it is that which is a rope. Now what you will feel is, shit, for this I have been scared. By feeling that it is a snake under your leg, you have so much scared, you got scared. Now you'll feel that this is really not a snake, but this is a rope, but unknowingly that it is a rope, you have imagined that it is a snake, now you have got scared of the situation. This is the same situation what will happen when you have suffering with a fear of stage or stage fear, when you are suffering with a problem stage fear. Stage fear is a problem. Once you go there, once you see that it is not a snake, but it is a ladder which is made of a rope where you can climb there to avail opportunities. The opportunities will come to you when you expose yourselves, when you show what you are to the public. So utilize the opportunities what come to you, utilize the opportunities which which brings out something inbuilt what it is there, which gives an opportunity to explore the knowledge what you have. So don't waste the opportunities, don't waste time, explore yourself, let others know what you know. So good luck. So remove your stage fear, come out of your stage fear. Hope this video will help you in coming out and overcoming your stage fear, and keep me logged in and subscribe for my channel, and thank you.